This always takes a little bit, so.
Man, it's an excellent connection.
Oh, maybe we are live. Usually you have to push a button. I guess we're live. Let me check this out.
One second.
This video is restricted to try something. I think that's okay. It just won't let us watch it.
Okay.
Are we live right now?
I think it'll work here. I pulled it on my phone. Yeah, we're live. So go ahead.
Welcome to the Grand Valley Eagles soccer game tonight. We are playing against Fort Osage, and I'm here tonight with Quinlan Holland on the camera, Jake Hipsher on sound, Hayden Rowland on another camera, and I'm here with,
Demonbrun.
and I'm Valerie Holcomb, and everyone that is involved in GVTV. We are about to roll our introduction.
This is Jordan Casey, and this is the 7-8 Forecast.
We would also like to take a quick second to thank our sponsors, Grand Valley McDonald's, GV Eagle Fitness, and Grand Valley Muffler.
If you enjoy watching our broadcasts and would like to support what we love, here are some advertising opportunities. Our first option offers a 30 to 60 second promotional video, which will be shown on GVTV's broadcast and during halftime at sporting events. If you'd like something short and sweet, then perhaps our 20 to 30 second promotional announcements at sporting events is right for you. We also offer logo placements within our broadcasts. You can choose between partial and constant placement, which will appear on screen at all times or partial appearances during specific times. GVTV also offers shoutouts to our supporters on all social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Having a hard time deciding? Why not get the complete package with our bundle deal for a lump sum fee? If you'd like to support what we do, email Ms. McWin at mmcwin@gvr5.net.
And as we get ready for a great night of soccer tonight, it is a beautiful night. Current temperature is 79 degrees with a little breeze. Should make for a great night of playing. Both teams, respectively in their huddles right now, getting ready for this matchup.
It looks like Fort Osage will have the kickoff to start the night.
And here we go.
A Grain Valley throw-in.
A nice takeaway from Grain Valley, breaking up field into the goal box. Shoots, and oh, just off the crossbar on the right side. That was a very good opportunity. Just missed.
That was a great play by, I believe, Alex Ingram, one of our captains on the team this year.
And both teams playing very aggressively already, so this should be a very exciting matchup for the rest of the night. And kicked out to midfield, taken by the Grain Valley. Stolen by Grain Valley, coming upfield once again. Passed out, right side of the net, and out of bounds.
Results in a Grain Valley throw-in.
Taken again by Grain Valley, working it upfield.
Great
Crossed
send.
over. Fort Osage now taking it upfield. And picked up by the Grain Valley goalkeeper. Grain Valley now taking it upfield into midfield.
That was a great switch of play by the Grain Valley midfield.
Now taken by Grain Valley, might set up another opportunity, and out of bounds again. Crossed into the center of the box. Oh, just long. A very well set up play, but the kick was just long.
foul on Fort Osage results in a Green Valley free kick.
And number 9, Gage Lavelle with the throw in for Green Valley. And pass back out to midfield. Trying to set up another play here.
Played into the middle to Nathan Manning. Back out to J.R. Barnes. Brown. Correction.
Fort Osage now taking it upfield into their attacking third. Oh, I'm pushed out of bounds.
Good defense there by the Green Valley Eagles.
Now crossed upfield by Green Valley. And taken back by Fort Osage. Green Valley now taking back out to midfield.
Another free kick for the Green Valley Eagles right around the 50-yard line.
Taken upfield by Green Valley into the corner and just out of reach for number 10, Pearson Janes.
Throw in for Fort Osage.
Taken by Fort Osage, pass upfield. And cleared out around the 50-yard line. And taken by Fort Osage out to midfield. Taken away by the Grand Valley defenders.
That was a great tackle by number 9 to get that ball back. That play resulted in a free kick for Fort Osage. Great stop by, I believe, Alex Ingram right there. That was awesome.
And a sub in for Fort Osage, number 20 coming out. And Grand Valley now setting up another attack. Out to midfield. Crossed up. Ooh, and taken away by the Fort Osage defenders there. Oh, and a great tackle by Grand Valley to get the ball back for just a second.
Free kick for Fort Osage.
Fort Osage now taking it up to the box. Cross in and just out of reach.
Green Valley has done a great job of switching the field of play this whole game.
Now in the goal back to Green Valley. And Green Valley comes up with a great stop there to get Fort Osage out of their zone. Both teams showing a lot of aggression this game. And crossed in by Fort Osage, and a great stop by our goalkeeper, number 1, Ryan Lamp.
That was a great header by number 14.
Now taking upfield, setting up a cross here. Oh, and tripped up there. But both showing great sportsmanship in that little conflict.
This is a great opportunity for the Eagles.
Crossed in. Header. Oh.
And
goal for the Green Valley Eagles. What a shot there. Everyone in a cluster, and Grain Valley just found the sweet spot there. Great attack by Grain Valley. Now let's see if Fort Osage can answer the Grain Valley Eagles score there. Now Fort Osage taking it upfield. Pass up to the goal box and stopped by the Grain Valley goalkeeper. And a great kick from the Grain Valley goalkeeper to get it upfield. Now passing by Fort Osage. Taken upfield to the right side of the Grain Valley's goal. Crossed in and off the hand of the Grain Valley defender there.
That was just unlucky. Nothing you can really do about that.
Now this is how Grain Valley scored their goal, so let's see if Fort Osage can copy the results here. Crossed in, a great cross, and just outside of the net. And a great clear out by the Grain Valley defense there.
Grain Valley did a great job by getting those numbers in the box there and man up on everyone.
Taken away by the Grain Valley defense. Now taking it upfield. Midfield now. Cross back. A great duck there by the referee.
Almost took him out.
Now Grain Valley crosses up. A good tackle there by Grain Valley.
Results in a goal kick for Fort Osage. There are currently just under 23 minutes left in this half.
Steal by the Grain Valley defense, now taking it upfield. Pass inside. Now back out. Ooh, and kicked out of bounds by Fort Osage. Results in a throw in for Grain Valley.
Corner kick for the Grain Valley Eagles.
Now let's see if Grain Valley can set up another scoring opportunity here with another cross. Crosses up and just long of the goal there. And the crowd did not like the call there on the field of Fort Osage ball. Now Grain Valley taking it back upfield again and just out of reach. Now Fort Osage taking it upfield. Now Fort Osage with a throw-in. And a great clear by the Grain Valley defense out to midfield.
Great clean tackle by those two over there.
Now taking upfield. Fort Osage crosses it upfield. And a great header away.
These guys and their headers, they're giving me a headache doing it themselves.
Now Grand Valley taking it upfield. Back out to the left side of the goal. Cross in towards net. Ooh, and just missed. And a throw in for Fort Osage. Now a sub in for both teams. Looks like it's going to be one sub for each team. And both teams playing a very aggressive game so far, so those guys must be getting a little tired out there. Now Grand Valley taking it upfield once again. And a good tackle by Fort Osage to get it out. Now taken upfield by Fort Osage. Oh, and a great stop there by the Grand Valley defense. And another sub in for Fort Osage. And Grand Valley's doing a great job right now of keeping Fort Osage out of their goal area.
They are. It feels like Grand Valley's dominated this game in possession of the ball so far. Looks like number 7, J.R. Brown, will be taking this throw in.
Now Grand Valley trying to set up another chance to score. And blocked out of bounds by Fort Osage. Now Fort Osage attacking upfield. Pass out to mid. Crossed in to Grand Valley's attacking third. And a good fight for the ball around midfield there.
Grand Valley throw in.
Now Grand Valley taking it from midfield. Pushing upfield. Ooh, and a slide tackle there by Grand Valley. Stolen away.
Grand Valley free kick.
Ooh, and crossed in. A great cross. And kicked out by Fort Osage there. Oh, and a great clear out by Fort Osage. Now Fort Osage pushing upfield, trying to attack the goal. Oh, and a good goal there by Fort Osage. A great pass and a good goal.
The game is now tied 1-1 with just under 15 minutes left of the half.
And with that goal, Fort Osage was able to find a pretty good gap in the Grand Valley defense to push it upfield and score that goal there. Good attack on their part. Now let's see if Grand Valley can answer that goal. Now Grand Valley trying to set up a chance to push it upfield.
We have a yellow card on the field.
It's going to go against a Grand Valley player.
Not quite sure what happened there.
Might have been for that slide tackle that happened earlier. Not too sure though.
Kind of a late call
Yeah.
there, though.
And the Grand Valley coaches are very confused as to what's going on.
Yes.
They are not too happy with that call.
And I believe the coaches were now given a yellow card. You don't see that every day, do you?
You really don't.
Quite confused on what happened there.
That ref is not allowing any horseplay in this game, as we can see here.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Grand Valley player got sandwiched in between two Fort Osage players and got taken out there. Results in a free kick for Grand Valley.
Took it like a champ, though. Rolled right
He
back
really
up
did.
to his feet, yeah.
Now crossed in by Grand Valley. To the left side of the goal. Taken by number 9. Shot on goal and saved. Another shot. Ah, just high of the goal. Man, 2 good shots there by Grand Valley, though.
That was a great play. Very exciting.
And Grand Valley is not letting that one goal keep them away from to keep attacking Fort Osage there.
No, they still got the momentum going.
Now Grand Valley trying to set up another scoring opportunity. Taken to the left side of the goal again. And now the Fort Osage goalkeeper with a clear out. And a sub in for Green Valley. Those guys have got to be getting tired with how aggressive they've been playing this game.
For sure.
And a good takeaway by Green Valley. Out to midfield there. Ooh, and kicked out of bounds. Fort Osage's ball here.
Throw in for the Green Valley Eagles.
Another throw in for the Eagles here. Gonna take it from midfield. Pushing upfield now.
Ball is played out wide. Cross into
Crossed
the middle.
in. Oh, and just tipped away by the Fort Osage goalkeeper there. Good heads up play. Taken away by Green Valley at midfield. Now pushing upfield one more time. Played out wide to the left side of the net. Trying to cut back inside. Taking it. Passing in. Pass out to the arc. Shot on goal. Goal for the Green Valley Eagles. A great shot from the arc there, the goal box. What a shot on the right side of the net there.
That was an amazing play by all of Green Valley's forwards and midfields there, really working the ball through the box. That was awesome.
And not letting it die off there on the left side of the net really is what led to that scoring opportunity.
Yeah.
Great job by the attackers on Green Valley. Now once again, let's see if Fort Osage can answer that call. Taken by Green Valley. Out to midfield. Ooh, and a great tackle there by Fort Osage. Now Fort Osage taking it upfield. Crossed out to the right side of the net, out wide. And looks like he's going to get an offside call here. Just offside.
For some reason, it looks like there has actually been a foul on the play.
Fort Osage with the free kick around the 15-yard line.
Green Valley has gone with a three-man wall.
And here comes a cross. Low pass. Stolen away there by Green Valley and just out of bounds behind the goal there. It looks like that's going to result in a corner kick for Fort Osage. Here comes the cross. In towards the net. Just long of the net. Towards the goal and cleared out there. A little bit by Green Valley. Still in the goal backs. Jockeying for the ball. Taken back out to the arc. Fort Osage really fighting for that ball right now. Pass in towards the goal box. Header out. Fort Osage now trying to set up another scoring opportunity in the box. Oh, and a high kick.
Results in a Green Valley goal kick.
And just out of reach for Green Valley there. It's going to result in a Fort Osage throw-in. Taken out to midfield by Green Valley. Cleared back in by Fort Osage. Now Green Valley with a cross up field. And it looks like Fort Osage got to that one first. Now Green Valley taking it upfield. Block from Fort Osage. Now Green Valley has it.
Played into the middle.
Passed out to midfield. Great job there to keep it in bounds there by Green Valley. Now Green Valley taking it from midfield once again. And really good defense here by Fort Osage to keep Green Valley out of scoring area here.
I believe that is an offside call on Green Valley. Free kick for Fort Osage.
Now taken by Fort Osage. That is actually going to be Green Valley's call. Our parental crowd is not happy with that one.
Green Valley free kick around the 40. Great
And a great
ball.
kick there. And the Fort Osage goalkeeper getting very aggressive there to stop that ball in front of the net. And to clear out to midfield by Fort Osage. Now Fort Osage going to pass it upfield. Fort Osage taking it now from the 40. And a good defense there by Green Valley to stop that attack. Now taking upfield. Now midfield. Pushing upfield. And just tipped away. Now Green Valley again, once again from midfield. Taking it up. Taking it out wide to the right side of the goal. And a good tackle there by Fort Osage.
Send into the middle of the field. Nathan Manning now with the ball.
And I believe that should have been a handball call on Fort Osage. But the ref's not seeing that one. Gonna let play continue. And kicked in near the goal, just wide though.
That was a great shot by Pearson James. Great turn there. Green Valley goal kick. Hopefully we have a good opportunity here to score.
And here comes the cross. A low cross and towards the net. Scored and goal for Green Valley. Number 3 on the night just before the period ends. What a goal there. Low cross, center of the goalpost there. Great shot right on the net there. Green Valley really showing their dominance in this game right now. Now Green Valley once again taking it upfield. Pass upfield. And it's just going to be stopped by the Fort Osage goalkeeper. Kicked out to midfield. Taken by Fort Osage. Kept around the 30-yard line. Now back out to midfield. And that is going to wrap up the first period of this night's soccer game. Green Valley showing a lot of dominance in the first one there. Up with a score of 3-1. And Fort Osage now has to come up with an answer for their 2-goal deficit. I wonder what their game plan is going to be, because Green Valley is showing a lot of aggression in this game. Not wanting to give it up at all. And the second period should see maybe a shift in their strategy. So we'll see what ends up happening in the second period there.
is Jordan Casey, and this is the 7-8 forecast.
And we would like to welcome you back to the second period of Soccer Night in Grain Valley. Grain Valley leads with a score of 3-1. Let's see if Fort Osage changed up their game plan at all to try and come back. Now Fort Osage taking it upfield. Good stop there by the Grain Valley defense, plugging it up. Ooh, and a slip out of bounds there by the Grain Valley player. Crossed in towards the net by Fort Osage. And stopped by the Grain Valley goalkeeper. Fort Osage taking it once again now. And kicked out of bounds by Fort Osage. Good tackle there by Fort Osage.
Foul on Grain Valley Eagles, resulting in a Fort Osage free kick.
Here comes the kick. Crossed in by Fort Osage. And a good defensive play there by Grain Valley to keep it out there. Now Grain Valley taking it upfield. Midfield now, across midfield. Ooh, and Fort Osage got to it first there.
Played out of bounds for a Grain Valley throw-in.
Thrown in near the arc. And cleared out by Fort Osage. Now Fort Osage taking it from their end of the field. Grain Valley with a good tackle there to get the ball. Now moving it upfield. Now to the right side of the net. Ooh, and a good tackle there by Fort Osage. Now out to midfield. Grain Valley. Oh, good tackle there by Fort Osage to keep it out.
Played out wide. Crossed into the middle. Grain Valley throw-in.
Pass back by Grain Valley to set up a scoring opportunity. Played up the middle of the field. Shot near the net and wide.
Grain
Good.
Valley gains possession of the ball.
Now Grain Valley taking it upfield. Nice little tackle there by Fort Osage to get the ball out. They clear out into the Grain Valley area. And Grain Valley's ball there.
Green Valley throw in near the 50.
Ooh, good tackle there by Green Valley to keep possession.
Green Valley free kick near the 25-yard line.
Crossed in the goal box. Oh, and just missed the kick right in front of the goal. Just missed that kick. That would have been a great goal by Green Valley there.
It's a great cross into the field, or into the goal box.
Yeah, just out of reach for number 13 there. Isaac Charpy.
Green Valley did a great job getting to the ball first there. Great play by number 4.
Now Green Valley taking it from the 30-yard line. Up midfield. Pass out to the left side. Kicked in, needs the goal. And stopped by the Fort Osage goalkeeper.
Green Valley just constantly keeps getting these shots on goal, which is great.
Ooh, and a good little takeaway there by Green Valley. Now back out to the 35. Up midfield. And towards net again. And wide of the net. Green Valley still pushing really hard up 2 goals here. Wanting to increase that lead.
They got a great momentum going up front.
Now Green Valley with the takeaway around the 20-yard line. Out wide on the right side of the net. Crossed in to the midfield in the goal box. Green Valley now out wide to the left side of the net. Trying to get a good cross opportunity here. Passed out near the arc. Passing out to the right side.
Great switch of the field there, right there for Green Valley.
And Fort Osage plugging up that little gap there. Now a throw in by Green Valley. And now a throw in for Fort Osage. And now Green Valley's ball. Throw in from around the 10-yard line. Now out to the 20. Trying to jockey for the ball there. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here.
Free kick for the Green Valley Eagles, right around the 10-yard line. Great opportunity for a goal here.
There here comes a cross. In near the goal. And kept out by the Fort Osage defense there.
That was a great save by their goalie there.
Now another cross from the same area. Up. Oh, and just missed by the Green Valley attackers there. A great cross there by Green Valley, though. Set up a good opportunity.
Really good runs there also into the box.
Up, now taken upfield by Green Valley. Oop. Oh, looks like there's going to be a penalty there against Fort Osage. Results in a free kick for Green Valley around the 30-yard line. Comes the kick. Crossed in near the net. Ooh, and stopped by Fort Osage. Oh, and just wide of the net. Goalkeeper bobbled the ball and just missed by Green Valley there. Fort Osage getting very, very lucky with that play right there.
That was crazy.
Now Green Valley trying to get back possession of the ball there. Taken away for a second there. Oh, on Green Valley. Looks like there's going to be a penalty here. The ref trying to explain to the players what the reason is. It looks like it's going to be a free kick for Green Valley at about the 21-yard line. See if Green Valley can set up another good chance for a goal here.
Alex Ingram with a free kick.
Fort Osage going with a 3-man wall. Here comes the kick. Oh, and just high there. Out of bounds.
Results in a Fort Osage goal kick.
Now Green Valley taking possession around midfield. Now taking it up midfield. Pass forward to the right side of the net. Now Green Valley taking it on the right side of the goal.
Great ball there to the out wide.
Good tackle to keep possession on Green Valley. Now to the right side of the goal. Cross in towards center. And cleared out by Fort Osage. Just out of range there for Green Valley. Now Fort Osage taking it upfield. Pushing up midfield. Ooh, and tackled by Green Valley to get that out. Now passed up again by Fort Osage. Out wide on the right side of the goal. And Green Valley takes back possession. Back out to midfield. Pass upfield on the left side of the goal. And the Fort Osage player kicks that out of bounds to keep Green Valley out of attacking position there. Now Fort Osage clearing it out back to midfield. A good tackle there by Green Valley to take back possession.
Played across field. Great turn by Nathan Manning there in the middle.
Now taken by Fort Osage. Back out to midfield. Pass upfield. And Green Valley gets to the ball first and kicks that out of bounds to keep Fort Osage out of the box there.
What a great effort there by Grand Valley defense to get that ball out.
And a throw in by Fort Osage. In near the goal. Kept out by Green Valley. Still in the box. And cleared out by Green Valley. Good defense there. Now back upfield by Green Valley. Ooh, taken away by Fort Osage. Good tackle. Good tackle by Green Valley to take possession as well. Now pass upfield.
Great ball.
Great ball.
Split.
Out to the right side of the goal. Ooh, and a good little block there to keep the cross out of the box.
Sounded like it hurt. You could hear the thud.
You'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now crossed in. And the Fort Osage goalkeeper gets it. And a booming kick out to midfield. Fort Osage now taking possession. Ooh, and a good stop there by Green Valley. Fort Osage still trying to attack. Now crossed in by Fort Osage near the arc. Green Valley putting up a good fight to keep him out. In towards the goal. Trips up. And kicked out of bounds by Green Valley. It's going to be a throw in for Fort Osage. And thrown in the box near the goal. And cleared out by Green Valley. Now Fort Osage actually taking back possession. Trying to set up another attack. And that looked like a clean tackle by Green Valley, but ended up calling a foul. So it's going to end up being a free kick for Fort Osage around the 10-yard line. And here comes a cross. In towards the net and high. I mean, if it was football, that would have been 3 points, so. Now cleared out by Green Valley and out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for Fort Osage.
A little over 22 minutes left in the second half.
And Fort Osage needs to come up with a game plan here, still down 2 goals. Neither team backing down, though. Still playing with the same aggression from the start. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in for Green Valley, or a free kick, my mistake, by Green Valley. And cross to midfield. They'll take an upfield along the left side. Cleared out by Fort Osage. Now Fort Osage trying to get a quick attack going. And cleared out by Green Valley. Ooh, and a good clear there by Green Valley to keep it out. Oh, and a good tackle there by Fort Osage to get possession back.
Good work in the midfield, moving that ball between each other. Ball is sent up forward on the Green Valley defensive half by Fort Osage.
Ooh, and a good tackle there by Fort Osage to keep possession along the left side of the goal. Now taking it back up midfield. Trying to spin move his way out there. Green Valley really trying to fight for possession right now. And kicked out of bounds by Fort Osage. Or no, my mistake, Green Valley. Now thrown in. Near the arc. Kick towards net. And stopped by the Green Valley goalkeeper.
Great save for Green Valley goalkeeper number 1, Ryan Lamp.
Now back up field for Green Valley. Up to midfield now. Little tackle by Fort Osage to take possession.
Looks like a free kick for Fort Osage there. Right around the 30-yard line.
A cross into the box. Bunch of bodies around there though. Oh, and just off the right goal post. Just off the goal post. Just missed by Fort Osage there. That would have been a huge goal for them. Just missed though.
Great job by the Green Valley defense by getting it out right when it hit that goal post.
And it's going to be a throw in for Green Valley. Now cross up field. Taken away by Fort Osage. Now back to Green Valley. Pushing up midfield. Kicked out again by Fort Osage. Now Fort Osage trying to get a quick attack going. And just out of bounds.
Great job by our Grand Valley defender there to get that ball out of bounds as quickly as he could.
Now taken back by Green Valley. Out to midfield now. Pushing up midfield. Oh, and a great push by Green Valley here. And a little trip up there near the arc.
That was a great attack upfield by number 14 there. Unfortunately, it resulted in a foul against Grand Valley for a Fort Osage kick.
Cross that across midfield. Taken by Fort Osage now. Fighting for the ball. A good little move there to get upfield. Now taken out to the left side of the post. Kind of pushed a little bit. And it looks like it's going to be a foul there against Green Valley.
Ref doesn't look too happy with that one, does he?
Mm-mm. Now it's going to be a cross from about the 10-yard line. Cross in near the net. Fighting for the ball right in front of the post. Oh, and just out wide on the left side of the post there from Fort Osage. Another good opportunity for Fort Osage there, but just couldn't make it happen. And 3 subs now for Green Valley coming into the game. Now Green Valley with a free kick from the 30. Out across midfield. And that's going to be Fort Osage's ball. And up midfield with Green Valley with the ball. Coming back out across, Fort Osage with possession now. Tripped up, and it's going to be Fort Osage's ball.
There have been a lot of fouls this game.
Mm-hmm.
But on both sides, too, though.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been pretty equal.
A good cross from Fort Osage to get it near the arc of Green Valley. And then Green Valley takes possession now around the 20-yard line. Pass upfield. Ooh, and a good tackle there by Fort Osage to keep him from attacking. And with 14 minutes left, Fort Osage needs to get a game plan together if they want to pull this one out. Still down 2 goals. Had a lot of good opportunities, but just couldn't make any of them happen. Green Valley, on the other hand, keeping the same strategy, just attacking, attacking, attacking. Now Green Valley with possession around midfield. And kicked out of bounds on the right side of the goal from Green Valley.
Subs for both teams, Green Valley and Fort Osage.
Throw in near the box. Fort Osage trying to attack. Green Valley plugging it up. Oh, and a good tackle there by Green Valley. Looked like a push from Green Valley is going to be the call. It's going to be a free kick for Fort Osage right around the 15-yard line. Could set up a good opportunity for him to get another point on the board. Let's see if Green Valley can come up with a defensive plan to stop that. And here comes the kick. Ooh, and just tall of the goal there.
Goal kick for the Green Valley Eagles.
And kicked out to around midfield. Fort Osage keeping it in Green Valley's end. Now Green Valley clearing it out. Green Valley taking possession now. Pushing upfield very hard. Makes one man miss. Oh, and tackled around the 30-yard line. Now Fort Osage pushing back upfield. And just had a reach for him. Now back upfield again by Fort Osage with the throw-in.
Great.
Green Valley keeping it out though. Now Green Valley taking possession once again. Taking it out to midfield. Pass upfield. Crossed over towards center. Header away from Fort Osage to keep it out. Now back out to midfield again by Fort Osage. Fort Osage now taking it up midfield. Back out to the right side. And just in between two people. It's going to be Green Valley's ball here with a throw in. Fort Osage now taking it up midfield. Trying to get around a Green Valley defender. Shot near the net and stopped by the Green Valley goalkeeper. Oh, and it's going to be a yellow card for the Fort Osage player. Looks like he just accepted that one, though. He might have known he was in the wrong. Not quite sure what happened with that one. But no hesitation from the ref there. Just kind of been handing those out all night.
Yeah. Total of 3 now.
Now a sub in for Fort Osage.
Surprisingly taking his time off the field, considering there's only 10 minutes left in the game.
Now Green Valley, or no, Fort Osage with the throw in now. Trying to keep the pressure on Green Valley in these last couple minutes here. Green Valley now taking possession around midfield. Up across the left side of the field. Trying to get to the ball before it goes out of bounds.
Great shot by Pearson James over there. Unlucky, though, with Fort Osage goalkeeper getting to the ball first.
Now Green Valley taking it again in midfield. Now back out to the 50. Oh, a good tackle there by Green Valley to keep possession in their favor. Now a tackle by Fort Osage to do the same thing. Now Green Valley taking it upfield. Well, looks like there's going to be a little penalty here against Fort Osage.
Free kick for the Eagles right around the 40-yard line. This will be taken by number 4, Owen White.
Up near the arc. And kicked out by Fort Osage. Now Fort Osage taking it up across midfield. Good stop there by Green Valley to keep possession. Another clear by Fort Osage to get out of their zone.
Great defense there by number 9, Gage Lavelle, resulting in a Green Valley throw-in, along with 2 Green Valley subs and 1 sub for Fort Osage.
Now Green Valley with a throw in around midfield. Fort Osage trying very hard to keep it out of their end of the field. Now back up midfield by Green Valley. Out to the 30 now. Tackled by Fort Osage to get possession. Now Fort Osage pushing upfield. Stopped by Green Valley around midfield. You're going to keep possession up the right side and taken away by Green Valley.
Sent into the middle to Nathan Manny, who then plays it back to the defense. Back to Nathan. Played out wide again, traveled upfield.
Now up the left side of the field, trying to get across and tripped up out of bounds there. Ball not going out of bounds, no penalty called there. Green Valley trying to get back possession. And it's going to be a throw in for Fort Osage around the 40. Green Valley takes back possession at the 50. Now coming upfield, tackled by Fort Osage. Green Valley keeps possession though.
Green Valley's defense has done a great job this game on getting up the field when they're needed out wide.
Now Fort Osage back across midfield, trying to get another attack going. The Green Valley defenders keep it away though.
Five minutes remaining in the second half of the Green Valley Eagles soccer game.
Thrown in the box. And cleared out by Green Valley. It's going to be a throw in for Green Valley. Now Fort Osage with the throw in, trying to get another attack going. Out near the arc. Coming back in towards the box. Kicked up in the air. Now Green Valley just trying to keep possession. Cleared out there towards midfield. Tackle by Fort Osage to keep possession. Now out to midfield again, trying to get a play set up. Now cleared in towards the arc. Kept out by the Green Valley defense.
Great header there, being first to the ball.
Now back across midfield. Green Valley gets possession of the ball. Passed upfield. Kept away by Fort Osage. Now Fort Osage doing the same thing, taking it back up the field.
Great defense there by our midfielder, Nathan Manning, who plays it through a split gap as our outside left wing tries, but unfortunately, Fort Osage kicks it out of bounds before we get to the ball.
And Fort Osage keeps it out of their zone. Passes it upfield, trying to get another attack going.
A sub is made for the Green Valley Eagles.
Fort Osage taking it upfield on the right side. Trying to keep it in play and out of bounds. Now a free kick from Fort Osage, trying to get it going. See if they can set something up here. Looks like they will be unable to, as Green Valley takes possession now.
Free kick for the Green Valley Eagles right around the 15-yard line.
Passed upfield by Green Valley on the left side. Sprinting for the ball. Taken by Green Valley. Trying to set up a cross. Good defense there by Fort Osage.
Fort Osage goal kick. Just 1 minute remaining in the second half.
Fort Osage probably going to get very aggressive here to try to narrow the score there. Fort Osage keeps possession. And kicked out of bounds by Green Valley. Now Fort Osage going to try to keep it going. It's going to be a cross from the left side of the goal. Here comes the cross. In towards the net. It's a low cross. Shot on goal. Ooh, and just missed on the right side. Green Valley getting very lucky there with Fort Osage just missing that goal there by just a few inches. And that should do it for this night's soccer game.
Green Valley wins with a score of 3 and Fort Osage with a score of 1.